After 40, your code stops being your edge. What replaces it is something no junior can fake. You are sitting in a stand-up meeting, surrounded by 20-somethings who graduated from a bootcamp 3 months ago. They are rattling off frameworks you have never heard of. And for the first time in your career, you feel invisible. That creeping thought hits, maybe this industry has moved past you. It has not. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly why your experience is your biggest weapon, not your weakness. There is a loud narrative in tech that says if you are over 40, you are basically a dinosaur. Social media makes it worse. Every other day some 22-year-old founder is on your feed raising millions. But look past the noise for a moment. A study published in Harvard Business Review found that the average age of successful startup founders is actually 45. Not 25. 45. The people building the most enduring technology companies are not kids in hoodies. They are seasoned professionals who understand markets, customers, and risk at a level that takes decades to develop. The real problem is not your age. The real problem is when someone stops adapting. And adapting does not mean what most people think it means. Every month there is a new JavaScript framework, a new cloud service, a new AI tool that everyone loses their minds over. Junior engineers chase all of them because they have to. They are building their toolkit from scratch. You do not have to play that game anymore. Your advantage at 40 plus is depth, not breadth. Pick 1 or 2 areas where your years of experience give you a genuine edge, and go deeper than anyone else around you. Spend 15 years working with databases? Become the person your entire organization calls when something breaks at scale. No enterprise security inside out after 2 decades? Own that space completely and let others come to you. Satya Nadella did not become CEO of Microsoft by chasing every shiny trend. He doubled down on cloud infrastructure when others were still debating whether it mattered. Depth plus timing beats breadth every single time. Now here is something most junior developers simply cannot do, no matter how talented they are. They cannot walk into a boardroom and translate a technical architecture decision into business impact. But you can. After 15 or 20 years in this industry, you understand both sides of the conversation. You know why the CTO cares about microservices, and you also know why the CFO cares about licensing costs. That translation skill is incredibly rare and incredibly valuable in every organization. Companies do not just need people who can write code. They desperately need people who can connect what the engineering team builds to what the business actually needs. Position yourself as that connector deliberately. Solutions architect, technical product manager, engineering director, these roles reward experience and judgment far more than raw coding speed ever could. If the only people who know your work are the people sitting on your current team, you are one layoff away from starting completely over. That is not pessimism, that is reality in an industry where even Google, Meta, and Amazon have done massive cuts in recent years. Start writing about what you know. A weekly LinkedIn post about a real problem you solve takes 20 minutes and builds compounding visibility over time. Speak at a local meetup or a virtual conference in your area of expertise. Contribute to open source projects where your deep knowledge actually matters. Mentor someone publicly, it positions you as a leader without you ever having to announce it. The goal is straightforward: when someone in your niche searches for a problem you have solved before, your name should surface. That kind of reputation does not disappear when your employer decides to restructure. Younger engineers often underestimate how much of senior tech work is actually people work. Resolving conflicts between teams, navigating corporate politics without losing your soul, knowing when to push back on an impossible deadline and when to absorb it quietly, these skills take decades to develop. No bootcamp teaches them. No online tutorial covers them. A McKinsey report on workforce trends found that demand for social and emotional skills in the workplace will grow by 26% through 2030. As technical tasks become more automated, your human judgment becomes more valuable, not less. Lean into mentorship across your organization. Build cross-functional relationships that go beyond your immediate team. Be the calm, steady voice when a production incident has everyone panicking at 2 in the morning. That is not soft skill fluff, that is exactly what keeps experienced professionals irreplaceable. So here is your one action for today. Open your LinkedIn profile right now, yes, right now, and update your headline. Remove the generic job title that says nothing about you. Replace it with a specific value statement that highlights your depth and real-world experience. Something like Enterprise Data Architect helping Fortune 500 companies modernize legacy systems hits completely differently than just senior developer at some company. That single change signals to recruiters, to your peers, and honestly to your own brain that your experience is a genuine asset worth owning. Your career after 40 is not a slow decline. It is a different kind of climb, steadier, more intentional, and built on ground that does not shift every 6 months. You have earned that stability. Now go own it. That's a wrap, thanks for watching. If this gave you one idea you can use today, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.